Why do some people feel hungry all the time, even after they've eaten, even when their body doesn't actually need food? Psychology and neuroscience say constant hunger isn't just about appetite. It's about how the brain confuses needs, emotions, and safety. And once you understand what's happening upstairs, the behavior suddenly makes sense. Being always hungry isn't a lack of willpower. For many people, hunger becomes a signal for comfort, control, or stimulation, not calories. Let's break down the 3 psychological reasons some brains never feel full. Emotional hunger disguised as physical hunger. For many people, hunger is emotional before it's biological. The brain uses food to regulate feelings like stress, boredom, loneliness, or anxiety. When emotions spike, the brain releases cortisol, which increases cravings, not nutrition needs. So the body asks for food, even when it's actually asking for relief. This is why eating can feel soothing, but never fully satisfying. Dopamine seeking, not energy deficiency. Food triggers dopamine, the brain's motivation and reward chemical. Highly palatable foods give quick dopamine hits, especially in stressed or understimulated brains. Over time, the brain learns to associate eating with feeling better. The result? Hunger becomes a habit loop, not a signal of energy loss. The brain isn't asking for fuel. It's asking for stimulation. Scarcity conditioning and safety wiring. Some people were wired to associate food with safety early in life. Growing up with restriction, unpredictability, or emotional neglect trains the brain to fear not enough. Even in abundance, the nervous system stays on alert. Hunger becomes a protective reflex. If I don't eat now, I might lose access later. So fullness never feels permanent, only temporary. The real reason. Constant hunger isn't weakness, it's communication. It's the brain trying to meet unmet emotional, chemical, or safety needs. When people understand why they're hungry, the behavior loses its power. Because food was never the problem. It was the message underneath it. If this explains someone in your life, or maybe even yourself, subscribe to the Human Circle. We break down the psychology behind everyday behaviors people experience, but rarely understand. The next video might explain something you've been carrying for years.